The polls, meanwhile, I think there's pressure on Donald Trump to get rid of this. I mean, Sean, he did not go to an election saying that he'd spend the first 6 weeks or so of his presidency dealing with Israel and threatening Israel and Gaza and Ukraine and Europe and this and that. He said, you know, cost of living, prices, all that kind of stuff. It seems to me, when you look at the polls, on average, disapproval of Trump is growing. Is that putting pressure on him too, to just get rid of this now, this Ukraine business?
No, I will say this. The other thing that's funny, Zelensky left the United States, went over to Europe, where immediately the UK's Prime Minister Starmer said that they will put boots on the ground, planes in the air. The French president said that they're willing to up their percentage of GDP of defense spending to 3.5%. It's the effect of Donald Trump is having a ripple effect across the pond as well. But the bottom line is that you want to talk about promises that he made. Donald Trump campaigned on bringing peace back to an unstable world. For 4 years, there wasn't an invasion or incursion across the world, not just in Ukraine and in Russia, but throughout the world. And under Joe Biden, the world fell apart. So Donald Trump wants to bring peace. He didn't ask to come back in and deal with the situation in Gaza or the situation in Ukraine. In fact, when he left office, he had utter peace throughout the world. The world was calmer and safer under his leadership. That's what he wants to bring back. He doesn't want to see any killing or destruction. In fact, he wants to make that happen. And in the meantime, by the way, on the domestic front, you'll hear, I think, a lot of this tomorrow during his joint address to the Congress. But this president has tackled bloated government inefficiencies and waste that have beleaguered both parties for decades on end. He has reasserted the American culture that so many of us saw lost over 4 years of Joe Biden. You know, four weeks into office, both domestically and internationally, he is having a huge impact.
Yes, I think there are calls in Australia too for the same sort of program with tackling government waste right here. I mean, it's just extraordinary. And I think at least our opposition party is taking note of that as well. Sean Spicer, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure, Andrew.